Hi, hello there, my name is Kayla and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to create this nice, simple fall glam look using the Zoeva Caramel palette. This is my first time ever using this palette or any Zoeva products at all. So if you'd like to see how to get this really simple, easy, fall inspired eye look, then keep on watching. Alright, so I did go ahead and prime my face already. For primer today, I used my Becca matte primer with my Professional No Pore Bloom primer. I've been loving these two together. They're so good. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage Foundation mixed with a little bit of the Maybelline Dream BB foundation, just because this is a freckle too light for me and this is too dark for me, so I'm going to mix them together and make my shade. 2.5 pumps of that one and a little squirt of this one, and just mix them together with a little concealer brush. That'll have to do. Now for concealer today, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer and just concealing my nose, my chin, and underneath my eyes. Now for setting powder, I'm going to be using my Beauty Bakerie Flower Powder. This is in the shade Oat. I've been really loving this lately. I'm just going to put some in the cap here and use it to set underneath my eyes. I'm just going to take a little bit on a fluffy brush and set the rest of my face very lightly. Now for bronzer today, I'm going to be taking my Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer with a L'Oreal Los Angeles L13 brush and just using this to bronze up my face. A little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my jawline. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of this to contour my nose. Now for blush today, I'm going to be using my Cover FX blush. This is in the shade Pink Dhalia. I'm just going to be taking a little Shania B brush and dipping a little bit into the matte shade and a little bit into the shimmer shade. And a little bit on my nose. Now I'm just removing all the excess powder from where I baked. I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter spray and setting my face before I do eyeshadows. And just fanning it on. Alright, for eyebrows today, I'm using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I think today I'm going to use just this shade 375. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer with a L'Oreal Los Angeles L17 concealer brush and fix the mistakes I made. Just clean up these eyebrows a little bit. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes off camera with my Lorac eyeshadow primer base. Now we're gonna get into the eyeshadows. I got this Zoeva caramel palette. I've never tried any products from Zoeva, and I'm super excited to try this out. The colors in here are just really beautiful. We have 6 matte shades, 3 shimmer shades, and it looks like 1 matte with glitter shade, I guess. But these colors were really pretty, and they really said fall to me. So I'm gonna use this palette today. I got this in my Ipsy glam bag. I got it like as an add-on, so I believe I paid like $10 or $12 for it. And the first shade I'm gonna take is the shade Alchemy on a Morphe M535 brush, and just put this all along my crease and use it as the transition shade. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Start Soft on a Lauralee Los Angeles L19 brush, and just put this shade right below where I put the transition shade. Now with the same L19 brush, I'm going to dip into the shade Finish Sensual and put this in the crease as well. Now I'm taking a clean, what brush is this? A clean MAC 217 brush and just lightly blending it out. Now I'm taking a little bitty Morphe 152 brush and dipping into the shade Edible Gem and placing this shade right on my outer corner. I'm going back in with my MAC 217 brush and just lightly blending it out. Okay, so far so good. The eyeshadows, I've had little to no fallout on my face. I'm not sure if you guys can quite see that, but there is a little bit of fallout in the pan. The formula of these slightly remind me of Colourpop's formula, so if you've ever tried out any of Colourpop's eyeshadows, these are a lot like that. So far they are very easy to blend out. They're very pigmented. I have little to no fallout on my face, and A+. Now for my lid, I'm going to dip a little bit into the shade Almost Burnt on a Morphe M124 brush. First, I'm going to wet the brush, and I'm going to place this all over the center of my lid. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Liquid Center and place this on the outer portion of my lid. And just blend this into the gold shade. Now I'm just going back in with my L19 brush, just cleaning this up a little bit. Now I'm taking a little bit of the shade Wax Paper, just on a little flat eyeshadow brush. This doesn't have a name. And I'm going to place this on the inner corner of my eye. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Start Soft with a Morphe M506 brush and just place this all along the lower lash line. Now I'm dipping a little bit into the shade Edible Gem on a Morphe M508 brush and just stamping this all along the outer corner. Alright, so now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner and eyelashes off camera, come back and we'll get into the lips. Alright, so I went ahead and did eyeliner and eyelashes off camera. I also added some fake freckles. For fake freckles, I used my Lottie London freckle tint, and for eyelashes, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyelashes. These are in the flavor Dreamy. Now for highlighter, I'm going to take my Benefit Cosmetics Cookie highlighter. I have been loving this highlighter. It is so good. If you haven't tried it out, I highly recommend. I'm just going to take this on a Morphe M1510 brush, put some on my nose, Cupid's bow, and on my cheeks. Now for lips, I'm going to be using my Colourpop Lippie pencil. This is in the shade BFF, what it says here, okay. Now for liquid lip, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink. This is in the shade Driver. This stuff smells so good. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. This was a very simple fall look to create. The Zoeva Caramel palette was absolutely beautiful. I enjoyed using it. I think it's just a really good fall palette to have. I love the colors in here. I didn't have any issues with any of them. So if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. I have a whole bunch of videos coming soon with Halloween palettes. I'm talking a whole bunch of fun Halloween palettes, but I'm going to be saving these for the month of October. If you'd like to see more Halloween fall videos, then subscribe to my channel. And everything that I used in today's video will be linked in the description box down below, as well as all of my social medias. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye.